Welcome back to my channel, Rider X Garage. Today, we've got something really exciting, a full, in-depth review of the brand's new 2026 Royal Enfield Bear 650. This is the bike that's been creating a buzz ever since the first leaks and teasers dropped. It's finally here, and after spending some serious time with it on city roads, highways, and a bit of off-road too, I'm ready to break down everything you need to know. So buckle up, because this one is going to be good. Now let's talk about the first thing that hits you when you see the Bear 650. Its design. Royal Enfield has truly stepped up their game here. From the front, it's aggressive but still carries that timeless Enfield DNA. The round LED headlamp sits neatly in the middle, flanked by those signature, teardrop-shaped indicators. The front forks are chunky, giving it a muscular stance, and the matte finish on the fender complements the overall rugged look. You'll also notice the new digital analog instrument cluster. It's a hybrid display with a classic speedo needle, but now includes modern touches like turn-by-turn navigation, gear position, fuel economy data, and a digital tachometer. Move to the side and you'll see where the Bear 650 really flexes its character. It's tall and lean with sculpted side panels, and the fuel tank design is just chef's kiss. It carries subtle rebranding embossed on the side with new tank grips that are both functional and stylish. The frame has been reinforced for better handling, especially under load, and the dual exhaust pipes, now in a brushed steel finish, look absolutely stunning. The bike rides on 18-inch spoked wheels at the front and 17-inch at the back, both wrapped in dual sport tires that are built for mixed terrain. There's a slight departure from the traditional cruiser stance, with mid-set foot pegs and a more upright handlebar. Royal Enfield clearly wanted this to be a do-it-all machine. From the rear, the Bear 650 keeps things clean and sharp. The tail section is short and sporty, with a neatly integrated LED brake light and turn signals. The rear fender has been trimmed just enough to enhance its rugged appeal without compromising practicality. The twin shock absorbers with gas-charged canisters add to that off-road ready look, and you'll also spot a neatly tucked-in rear grab rail and a wide, comfortable seat that's been designed for long rides. Now, let's get into performance, and this is where the Bear 650 surprised me. Under the tank, it houses a 648cc parallel twin engine, the same platform as the Interceptor and the Continental GT, but with subtle retuning. This version of the engine delivers around 48 horsepower and 54 Nm of torque, which may not sound like a lot on paper, but trust me, on the road, it feels lively and capable. The torque comes in low, which makes city commuting effortless, and it maintains a strong pull through the mid-range, making highway overtakes smooth and confident. The 6-speed gearbox has been refined, shifts are crisp, and the slipper clutch helps a lot during aggressive downshifts. Royal Enfield has clearly focused on rider comfort with a new balancer shaft that minimizes vibrations, even at higher RPMs. On long rides, the engine stays composed, and the sound from the twin pipes is a deep, throaty growl that's just addictive. It's not too loud, but it has enough grunt to remind you that this is a true twin. The suspension setup is another major upgrade. Up front, you've got 43mm upside-down forks, and at the rear, dual gas-charged shocks are both tuned for a balance between comfort and control. The result: it soaks up bumps with ease but still feels planted in corners. You get a real sense of connection with the road, and the ride quality is easily among the best Royal Enfield has ever offered. Braking is handled by a 320mm front disc and a 270mm rear disc, both with dual-channel ABS. The bite is strong, and the feedback is progressive and no drama, just confidence. Now, how does it feel on the road? Well, in the city, It's surprisingly nimble for a bike this size. You do feel its weight when maneuvering at low speeds. It tips the scales around 210 kilos, but once you're rolling, the weight disappears. The handlebar offers great leverage, and you sit high with excellent visibility. On highways, the Bear 650 cruises comfortably at 100 to 120 km per hour with plenty of room to go faster. It feels stable even in crosswinds and offers a relaxed riding posture that's perfect for long hauls. Off-road, while it's not a full-on adventure bike, it handles gravel and light trails with confidence, thanks to that wide handlebar, dual-purpose tires, and generous ground clearance. Now let's talk about pricing. A Royal Enfield has once again nailed the value proposition. The Bear 650 starts at around a superscript 14.15 lakh ex-showroom in India, which translates to roughly $5,000 to dollar used 5,500 in global markets depending on taxes and variants. For what you're getting: a 650cc twin, modern features, premium build, and serious versatility at this price point is hard to beat. It's available in 3 variants: the base trim, a mid-variant with alloy wheels and extra accessories, and the top-end one which includes touring panniers, a windscreen, and additional electronic aids like traction control. Even at the highest spec, it stays well within reach for riders looking to upgrade from a 350 or even those eyeing mid-segment imports. As for fuel economy, you're looking at around 24 to 26 km per litre in real-world mixed riding, with a 14.5-litre tank that gives you a practical range of over 300 kilometers on a full tank, more than enough for weekend rides and short tours without constantly worrying about fuel stops. To wrap it all up, the 2026 Royal Enfield Bear 650 is a bold step in a new direction for It manages to blend classic aesthetics with modern engineering in a way that feels authentic. It's not trying to be a sports bike or a pure adventure machine. It's carving its own identity as a versatile, road-biased scrambler with the heart of a true twin. Whether you're upgrading from a Meteor, moving sideways from an Interceptor, or just looking for a new everyday bike that can do it all, the Bear 650 deserves a serious look. If you're someone who values character, solid build, and a bike that invites you to ride without overcomplicating things, this is it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you pick this over the Interceptor or even a Triumph Speed 400? I'm super curious to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss more in-depth reviews just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next ride.